Welcome to your channel, David Diaz Life, where we talk about health, life, and financial planning. Today in this episode, we're here to talk about arthritis. What is arthritis? And how does it affect you? Arthritis is an inflammation of the joints, causing pain and stiffness that can worsen through age. However, it's affecting everyone. It's not just because of your age anymore. I know because I've seen kids under 10 years old with arthritis. Have you seen any kids under 10 years old with arthritis? Well, there are different types of arthritis. And just to name a few, these are some of them. Osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, polymyalgia, psoriatic, carpal tunnel syndrome, spondylitis, fibromyalgia, plantar fasciitis. Now, some of these are directly related to an inflammation, while others are directly related to some type of injury. Now, out of all of them, we can specifically say you feel pain, don't you? I know I have. At my age, I felt pain. And it's unbelievable, but there are many, many instances that I can pinpoint and tell you specifically where the pain is coming from. Wouldn't you like to know where the pain comes from and how to avoid it? Well, let's look into that. Why would you benefit from knowing where arthritis comes from? Wouldn't it interest you to be able to avoid increasing your pain, to avoid inflammation, to avoid having your joints hurt you when you want to keep walking or doing whatever it is that you're doing? If you're not interested in finding out the cure, then maybe you should change the channel. But here, we're ready to give you the cure. You see, I've been there. I feel you. I know what arthritis is. And I don't consider myself that old. I'm 46 years young, and I've been developing arthritic pain. However, I've pinpointed where it comes from. I felt that pain, and believe me, when I feel it, it hurts. What I found is that there are simple procedures that you can follow to decrease the pain. In this video, I will give you the basics to solving your arthritis pain. But for those of you who might be afraid of change, afraid of adopting a basic solution to your problem, keep your problem. Don't worry about the solutions. Keep your pain medicine. Don't worry about solving your problem. For those of you who are daring, who are willing to go into new frontier, here we go with the basic solutions. Because what can you lose if I give you these solutions? I guarantee you won't lose much, other than what you're already experiencing in this world. If you don't do anything, at least see it for what it is. It is pain, and something is creating that pain. Most of us will think it's because of age, but if you're under 10, if you're under 20, if you're under 30, is it really because of age? Guess again. For the solutions, number 1, you need to take plenty of water. In most of my health videos, I stress the importance of water. But for arthritic pain, I recommend at least 8 cups of water a day. 8 ounces of water per hour for 8 hours. Once you wake up, if you take a cup at 8 in the morning and you take one every hour, I'd say by the time it's 4 p.m. you should have taken 8 to 9 cups of water every hour. Kind of simple, right? Well, guess again, you're going to have to pee a lot. So if you're willing to put up with number 1 when you go to the bathroom, it's a great way to get rid of that arthritic pain. Number 2, vitamin B3 in 50 milligram doses. Why in 50 milligram doses? Because the pharmacies will sell it to you in 300 milligrams, 500 milligram doses. And at that level, you're not going to accomplish anything. You're going to be deterred from using B3s. B3 is a magical vitamin. It helps to alleviate a lot of the systems in our body. For those of you who suffer from high blood pressure, from cholesterol, from headaches, from a few other issues in your body, B3 is so important. I recommend taking 1 B3 at 8 in the morning, 1 at 10, and 1 at 2 in the afternoon. 3 B3s per day of 50 milligrams each. Next thing is taking vitamin B complex. B as in boy. Now, why would I recommend B complex and B3? Because vitamin B complex doesn't usually have the proper amount of B3. And if you need specific amount of B3, a B complex will not give you that amount in one pill. You need to take the B3s along with it, just like I have, and I know it works. Products. You have to stop eating certain products. The products that cause the most pain are your bread, are your flour, are cereals that are not labeled. You can have cereals and flour and bread that is gluten-free. Usually you will find gluten-free bread in the freezer of a supermarket. For example, the bigger chain supermarkets like BJ's and Costco, they sell them in their freezers. Gluten-free bread. That's what you should be eating, not anything else, if you want to decrease your arthritic pain. The next thing that you need is sun. Do you know how important it is to take 3 to 5 minutes of sun in the morning, just like the birds do? It is so magical and powerful. This is what our Creator gave us. Why aren't we taking advantage of it? Well, for a person like me who lives in a city and there is very little sun to look at directly, every chance I get, I take that sun. But I don't have it where I live in a house and I have access to a sun easily like some of you do. So I recommend you taking some sun if you want to alleviate your symptoms. Eat less protein. What is protein? It's found in meat, and that protein gets rid of your calcium, which then, if you start to take lots of calcium, but you haven't decreased your protein, then you start getting rid of your magnesium. And that creates a domino effect. So lessen your meat intake. And if you take 3 to 5 minutes of sun, you'll increase your vitamin D naturally. Interesting, right? One more product that I recommend, and I'm a strong believer in using it, is Cell Food. C-E-L-L Food. Look at the bottom there. on the screen, Cell Food. I recommend that. Why? Because it creates magic by bringing back minerals into your body. And if you want to replenish your body to the way it used to be before gluten, start taking some minerals. For the first month, if all you have is arthritic pain, take at least 8 drops in a cup of water. If your pain is very serious, take 8 drops in the morning with your cup of water and 8 drops in the afternoon with your cup of water. Doesn't matter what time. Just get at least 2 doses in the first month if your pain is very serious. For those who are minors and they have arthritis, well, guess what? It's sad to say, but chances are you've inherited some of that pain. And you have alleviated some of the pain your parents used to have. It's in our blood. It's in our genes. It's in our cells. We're passing it on to the next generation. We don't know. It just happens. So if you didn't get arthritis, if you didn't get other illnesses, like cancer and your son did, guess what? You had it and you gave it to him. Or them. Remember to always be grateful to your God for being alive, for being able to do something new to change your life. Always be grateful for the sun, the water, and the breeze. The breeze is the air we breathe. Remember, family. Always thank God for your family and always take care of them. And lastly, thank God for your job. And if you're not happy with your job, maybe you should look at one of my other videos where I can lead you to an empowering path and a better opportunity. For those of you with more serious arthritic pain, feel free to contact me at my email, info@daviddiazlife.com. This is your channel, David Diaz Life, where we talk about health, life, and financial planning. How can we help you today? Blessings.